Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me in Farm Sim 25. Just out doing the daily check of stuff and things. Dang, that thing's loud. It's materials missing. Silt water and what are we missing? Oh, we're out of silage again. Although, we have 84,000 liters of solid fertilizer there. So you know what? I think I'm just not going to worry about it. Alright, pigsty, I think we're still a little early on that one. You guys are doing well, eh? Sheep barn. Okay, well, you're not sheep. Nice try, though. It's a goat barn. This is a sheep barn. And pretty much the same condition. Alright, so this is all going well. Yeah, we haven't put anything in here yet. That's okay. The seed monster is doing materials missing. Well, we have 12,000 liters of seeds. So what is it we're missing? Well, I guess a crop, eh? Yeah. We've got lots of solid fertilizer because we just put a bunch in. But we need some sort of croppage to make that go. Ooh! Our hen house is doing fine. Nice. Are you gonna give me a... There we go. Active production's eggs. Well, I kind of thought there was all of it running, but oh, I see. Egg is the only one you sort of get a choice with. Okay. Okay. We're fine there. Now. That's all running. Compost isn't great, but it's not bad. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to do a compost run to some of these places here pretty quick. That one's good. Well, at least a couple of them. And then you... everything's good there. Okay. So the one thing I missed, unfortunately, was our TMR and fodder maker. So let's go see what it seems to think it needs. If anything, I mean, we might have it up to production by now. Ah, here we go. TMR materials missing. Okay, what are we missing? Silage. Do we not have? I'm pretty sure we have silage. Oh, I probably brought it in a little truck and we only put a little bit in. But that's fine. Alright, let's, speaking of which, we're going to quickly grab the little truck. And run a bit of compost, run a bit of silage, and then we've got, well, certainly a job or two to get... Whoa! Hep, I'm crashing out, man. Sheesh. Alright. Mr. Lizard, please. There it is. I guess our worker is still Oh, the roller. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not showing anything in, you know, the way of resource or product. But no, it's because he's actually rolling the field. So, yeah. Let's get this guy up to full snuffers. Oh, sure, we'll fix her up. $4, I can afford it. And we will customize it to the full deal. Right on. I mean, it's not a ton. It's only 7,600 liters, but the thing's nice and quick. Oh, yeah. One of these days, I'm going to forget that thing and I'm going to run it over and skish it like a bug. There you go. Alright. So first, let's go and grab... compost. No. Let's grab silage. Now I have our other tractor sitting off in the distance there in full mower regalia, as that is one of the projects I'm hoping to at least get a bit of a start on here today. Silage, indeed. Start and finish. Nice. Alright, off we go. So hope everybody's doing well today. It is the 23rd day. Oh, wait a minute, it might be the 24th day. Anyway, it's almost the end of July. Indeed. And a pretty nice week of weather here on the beautiful Sunshine Coast, I must say. A little bit warm, but not that, you know, not that absolutely stifling sort of heat wavy thing that you can get in July. Which is nice, because, yeah, I'm not a fan of the overly hot, above 25 Celsius, and I'm pretty much going, right, I'm moving to the Northwest Territories, see ya. Alright. Now I think just because it seems to eat that pretty quick, we're going to go and help ourselves to another truckful. Man, that trailer makes such a fuss when it closes. Ka-clunk, 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 ka-clunk. About 6 times before it's finally down. Probably, you know, squirt a little WD-40 in there somewhere or something. You thinking? Alright. Please, sir, could I have some more? Dang, that hemp field's getting pretty hempy. Pretty hempy indeed. Go this way, I think it's quicker. Yeah, I'm not going to bother adding any more to the fertilizer making tower. I don't think we need to waste our silage there. I could certainly run some into the coo barn, but we got no coos, so could be a while that it's just going to sit there and de-pickle or whatever it does when it dries out. Either way, I think we'd like to give it to them relatively fresh, and I have no idea when we're going to get cows, so actually, this is probably just the place to tell me. Will it give me a reading from anywhere inside here? Ah, that's what I'm hoping for. We've got 18,000 TMR currently. That is enough, actually, that we could seriously think about making a go. I need to look. How much pig food do we have? Because pigs, we can run them straight on this, right? Oh, that's the only production of... What are we missing? I need to go back and find the little happy head. Because I apparently missed something along the way. Apparently I have missed something. Alright. So, pig food, it's inactive. Well, nanner. Oh, it's running, okay. TMR, however, is not. Ah, hey. Hey. We figured it out. We're out of hay. Well, I know where to get that. Yes, I do. As long as it's not mineral feed router, because that stuff's expensive. And, oh, I think our roller dude is done. So let's pop around. Yes, he is. Look at that. What an outstanding job you've done. Alright, so we got corn in here. We got it a-growing. We got it a 50% fertilizated. So, this one's at 100 now. Yep, okay. A most excellent job. Our new roller has shown what a boss it can be. Oh, good. This is one of these ones that digs big trenches, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Was that a sufficiently unpleasant sound? Cool. God, we hate you. Alright. And here we go. The ever-faithful Kubota tractor. Can you make the jump? Oh, we're not going to do it. Probably wreck our new roller. Roxy Roller. Anybody remember that song? Roxy Roller. That's what we're going to have to call this, Roxy. I know, you thought the stone picker would be called Roxy, but no, that's just the way it is. There we go. Okay. So that field is pretty much, well, for the moment anyway, not in need of tending, which is great. Because we certainly have other things we do need to tend. No idea where I left my truck. Tab. There we go. Alright, we are here for the hay. We came for the silage, but we... Oh, that was close. Stayed for the hay. That was really close. Yes, indeed. We almost had a cojoining of the... Alright, we're going to have to open this up and stick the wheat pipey out. So... Come on. There you go. Click. Okay. And with that, hey. Yes, please. There we go. Indeed, a day of general maintenance. That needs emptied, that needs emptied, that needs emptied. And we still need to spread a little compost about as well. So after this, everything should be in here for everything to be running. Alright, that is now caught up and is functional. So now I think it was the first one, wasn't it? That was being persnickety. Oh, does this one require... Maybe it was this one that required a little bit of compostier. 6,000? Yeah, I could use one. But one of these was down. This one, okay. So let's do this guy. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, you're gonna do this weird flashy thing? I'm not gonna let you. We're gonna find a spot where you actually work properly. This happened before and I had to actually pick them up and place them back down. And I assumed at the time that it was something to do with the way they were placed. Like the triggers were slightly... Yeah, see, this didn't dump a dang thing. And we lost the trigger. Oh. Yeah. See, it loses it as soon as it actually has to open it. For crap's sake, come on. That works fine. Yeah, I think you need to work on the triggers on those greenhouses a little bit, buddy. Like I said, this is not the first time this has happened. And the last time I had to actually pick them up and place them back down, which means you lose all progress that's in them. Plus, of course, any materials you have in there. Like compost. Yeah, there's nowhere else to get a trigger off of these. How about, I mean, I'm willing to give this a try. We've got to get compost in there. It's only going to run for another day or so, and then it's just going to be empty, so... Well, probably a little longer than that, but still. This is not at all right. So... Really? Oh, yeah, I guess. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think if there was that much of a discrepancy between the hitch and the tow point on the truck, I probably wouldn't want to be packing that trailer. Because either the truck's rear wheels would be off the ground or the trailer's nose would be buried in the road. Alright, let's just see if maybe it doesn't like the particular shape of the tip hole or something on that. I have no idea. I'm just making crap up now to try and calm myself into thinking, oh, I'll be fine, he's got the wrong trailer. I hope that's the problem here. Now, I don't remember if it was specifically that truck that they failed on the first time. And that would be a shame. That's a completely in-game truck. This isn't some whacked mod I'm running. You know, this is an in-game. In fact, it was included on the Asian map. That's part of your stock kit. No, it's the frickin' greenhouse itself. Nah. It's got even worse contact point than the truck did. How about this one? No, same thing. Get this weird little half tip thing that goes away as soon as you actually try to tip anything. But that's definitely the spot it's supposed to go in. Okay, see, that one works. Look, I can back up, I can go forward. I don't suppose you've snuck them into the back of these. No, there's no tips back here at all. Crap. Well, this is an updated map, so now maybe I have to wait and then see if the greenhouses are updated, and then, like I said, throw everything away that's inside them. Because if I have to pick them up and place them down again, I will go with, I'll just go with greenhouses that aren't from this mod pack. Yeah, I can't empty compost in here. I can't do it. Cannot do it. Well, this has got more than enough, but no point having a trailer full of it. Yeah, both of those greenhouses are shot. I can't add compost to them, so when they run out, they're dead. They won't run anymore. So I guess that's what I'll do, and I will check and see if there's, although, yeah, I don't find that the labeling and stuff is done very well on these. You know, it's not going to tell you this is version 3 of the greenhouse and now we're on version 3.5. You know, it's just going to go, here's the greenhouses. You know, and then you hope that the date's right. Most of the files on this map have 2021 written on them. So it's really hard to tell from that end of it too. You know, I'm not knocking Old Man at all. You know, this is a very unique, different sort of a thing that he does with these compared to your, you know, download a map and then go run around and find a bunch of mods you want to use and all of that. You know, there's a ton of customized stuff on these maps. So, yeah. But that's, yeah, I don't know. That really pisses me off that that's happened again. Like I said, this is the second time my greenhouses have just suddenly not wanted to have working triggers any longer. But I'm so willing to give it a chance that I'm actually going to waste the rest of the episode trying one more thing instead of doing the actual jobs I wanted to do. So let's quickly pop you off of there. let's turn you into a front loader. I mean, now we're down to ridiculous amounts, right? This only holds whatever, maybe a couple thousand liters. So, not ideally the way you want to be filling up your factories and greenhouses and things like that. Now, I'm pretty sure it will fill it if we get her on the trigger. Whoops. There we go. Nice. Oh, yeah. It's just, yeah, that's it. 2,000 liters and we're done. And I may end up having to scrape this back up and dump it somewhere else. But we'll see. So, I'm obviously not going to get a trigger. What I'll end up with is one of those you can't do that here things. Yeah. Okay, well, it went in there. But you could see, even there, the trigger was clicking on and off, and on and off, and on and off. You know, luckily with the difference between tipping a trailer is that if the action gets cancelled, the entire tipping action is cancelled. With this, if it gets cancelled, as long as the bucket is still tipped, as soon as it flashes back on, it'll dump until it cancels again, and then it'll come back on, and it'll, right? So basically, if I do this 4 times, that'll be like the trailer doing it once. See it stuttering, stop and go, stop, go, stop, go. You can watch the numbers as they empty. Alright, that's 6,000 liters. That'll get it through for a little while. That one's already got a bunch, so luckily we don't need to worry about it. Yeah. Oh well, I'll check the Trello. If I can figure out if there's an update or not, then I'll try and update them. And hopefully, like I said, it won't require my picking them up. Because then, well, I guess to be fair, in the greenhouses, all we'll lose is the compost. And luckily enough, I have a reasonable chunk. I don't want to leave a bloater on there. A reasonable chunk of that. So, you know, losing 18,000 liters out of the one is going to suck. But, you know, the 4,000, 6,000, whatever that are in the other one are not going to be that big a deal. Yeah, nice try, species. Come on. There you go. Yeah, well, I'm not going to have time for mowing or field cutting, which is both what I plan to do. So... yeah, oh well. Got the plow all ready. We'll be starting in that patch there. Now, does this, I don't remember, does this have any way to change your mowing method or swathing method or anything like that? I don't think so, eh? Oh, mode, swath dropping, there we go. And control Y. I'm pretty sure swath dropping is the one we want, though, so yeah. We'll be leaving her there. Okay. So yeah, we won't actually need that on. Let's go. I like to leave a little bit of grass by the side of the roads. You know, helps keep the dust down. That sort of thing. Alright. That's 2 across. There we go. So we'll have to get rid of that big chunk of rocky business there, for sure. Maybe this tree as well. I did knock down a couple. They got hauled to the firewood plant, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we gotta come down, pop these rocks out of here. As they're not gonna do anyone any favors. Alright, so yeah, there's the outline of what we're going to be cutting down. But that's going to have to wait an episode. Yeah. So hopefully I'll get that straightened out with the greenhouses, figure out what's going on. Like I said, if we end up having to replace them, that'll be a bit of an issue. And as it is the second time, if I do have to replace them, I'm just going to replace them with something off the mod hub. I won't run those again. As it appears, they break. So, I mean, like I said, I will certainly let you guys know if that turns out not to be the case, and I just missed when I downloaded the new map that they'd have been updated as well. But again, it's, you know what I mean? It's one of those things you sort of really have to chase things around. It's like some forensic study to get this thing working. It's not. I'm just an idiot, so it's difficult for me. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. Till next time, take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.